G'day, this is Grandad Jack and welcome back to my video channel. Today I'm going to build a pot plant holder. Stick your pot plants on, make them look beautiful. So come with me and I'll show you how I make a pot plant stand. I use an adjustable square and I set it at 22.5 degrees. I also set the drop saw at 22.5 degrees as well. So the type of gun nail I use for this project is a ribbed shank nail, and they are really strong. Once they go into the wood, they're really hard to pull out. So when you make these side pieces, you got to make sure when you do two of them, they've got to be in reverse. Otherwise, one will be on the inside of the frame and the other will be on the outside. So you have to do them opposite each other when you put these together. So to put the cross pieces on, you need to stand the ends up, and the way that I do that is just clamp a piece of wood on the end of the bench, and that way you can clamp the side of the pot plant stand to that piece of wood and it keeps it upright. These cross pieces are just 2x1 treated pine that I've cut to the same length. I just estimate the spacing to make sure it looks about right, to space them evenly. And I've got 4 on the bottom for heavier plants, and then I've put 3 on each shelf. In order to get the top right, I've put a sash clamp on there and just get the measurement of the top equal to that on the bottom. It's easy to adjust the width of the stand by using a sash clamp. You just wind it in to get the desired measurement so that it's equal top and bottom. So for the top shelf, I've just used a piece of 6x1 and a bit of 2x1 that's nailed on the back of it. And that way smaller pots can be put up top and the backing just stops them from falling off the back. All the material I use for these projects is treated pine. That way it will withstand the elements. So I just put that top shelf on the top and nail it on with the gun nails, and basically the plant stand is finished. So the last thing I do for the pot plant stand is to nail a brace on the back, and that just gives it stability and stops sideways movement. So this is the finished pot plant stand. Sit all your flowers on, make them look beautiful. Good way to display them actually. The weather won't affect it. You don't need to paint it if you don't need to. So a pot plant stand, easy to make, something you can do yourself. Well, there you go. That's my pot plant stand, and this is another episode of Grandad Jack. Actually, you know, makes a pretty good seat. You don't want to put your pot plants on it, just sit on it. Please subscribe and like the channel. See you next time.